Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Here we are again. We've got another cup of tea and we're going to take just a moment to reflect as we've gone into the new year, and I'm revealing some of my collection. Now, if it's football shirts you're after, we've got lots of them. Thank you to all of those who have watched and commented on the video I did earlier in the week, which showcased my entire football shirt collection. Lovely comments. Yeah, I guess I don't have a particular style or approach to my collecting, so I have got a varied mix of shirts. Yeah, there's some Grail shirts in there, and there's probably some Grail shirts that I want to add this year. In fact, even in like these first 2 months of January, I've managed to pick up a couple of amazing shirts through the help of some of the people within the football shirt community. So yeah, we'll add to that. But today we're going to look at my Matchworn shirt collection. Now, some of you who have been watching this channel from the start will know this is called Shirts for Dementia, or Football Shirts for Dementia, because one of the things I do, as well as collect shirts myself, is I will buy and sell shirts or seek donations of shirts and sell to raise money for dementia charities. Alzheimer's Research, Dementia UK, there are a whole bunch of them here in England, and indeed charities doing similar work across the world. So I guess through that I've been fortunate enough to get some Matchworn shirts come through, which we've sold and we've raised some good money. But also, I guess when you get them and you hold a Matchworn shirt, you sort of think, oh, that's quite cool. So as I've been sort of browsing and looking and collecting, if I've seen a Matchworn shirt that I quite fancy, I've added a few to the collection. So what this is at the moment are the Matchworn or match issue stroke prepared shirts that I've got in the collection. Some of these are items that will be auctioned, so I don't class them as shirts in my particular collection. They're here at the moment because we've not got round to selling them or found a suitable buyer who's willing to pay the money I guess we're looking for because of what we're doing. Because what I don't want to do is let these go for silly money, because at the end of the day we're trying to raise money. So let's have a look at what we've got, and in no particular order really. I'm going to pick four out already, just because you've seen these. If you haven't already, check out this video. But we've got some Liverpool shirts here, which are part of my personal collection. So you will have seen this gorgeous shirt here, which is a Raheem Sterling Matchworn Champions League shirt from the match against FC Basel, which Liverpool lost 1-0. We also have previously shown you, if I can find it, let's have a look. Here it is. Here it is. So we also shared this one with you, and apologies, these are all in this sort of dry cleaner packages just to protect them. We got this Peter Crouch match prepared from an away game, again in the Champions League against PSV Eindhoven. I sourced this from a big Liverpool collector who's actually got the Matchworn version of that. So really happy to have those two, and actually two really, really good shirts. I do like the yellow shirts there. And then we had this one, which was again a match prepared Champions League shirt by Ozan Kabak, which I've had some interest in, even though it's not for auction. But like all Liverpool shirts, yeah, there's a demand out there. And then the final one we had was this 2012 Suso shirt from a pre-season friendly in America. I think it was against Roma. I could be wrong, but it was out in Boston anyway. So 4 Liverpool shirts. First sip of tea for the morning. So let's have a look at some of these shirts. So first up, we have got this lovely Port Vale. Now, I guess the caveat here is I don't have any other Premier League Matchworn shirts. Primary reason being, as a Liverpool fan, I don't typically collect other Premier League shirts or collect shirts of teams that are active currently in the Premier League. Yes, I might buy a shirt from a lower league and they go up. That's what it is. So I will look at some lower league shirts if there's a lower league design I really like. So with the Matchworn as well, typically here in England, you can pick Matchworn lower league shirts up for better value, with certificate of authenticity as well. So yeah, it's a nice thing to do. However, I'm being challenged on this mentally at the moment because there's some good shirts out there that I'd like in my collection, but they're from rival Premier League teams. So there's this thing of the loyalty of being a football fan versus collecting football shirts. But anyway, we've got this Port Vale home shirt, Pew, number 14. I really love this EFL name set that I think ran for 3 or 4 years, not least because there's always a charity behind it. And this was Mind, mental health. Coming out of COVID, we know there's just not enough funding or people to support those who are struggling. But I actually really like the lower league name sets. I also love the lower league badges. This is a League 2 shirt. You've got these slightly nice rubbered thing. And actually, it's a really nice shirt. It's a really nice shirt. I think with a lot of these shirts, they come from the kit room and they are washed prior to be sending out, unlike some people who collect Matchworn shirts and they got the stains on them and they smell. The one I got from matchwornshirt.com, check out the video here, was one I think that went straight in the box because you can smell it. It's got a whiff to it. Anyway, the next shirt we've got, again, is one I picked up off of eBay, but direct from Walsall, who were selling off some of their kit last year. So this is Walsall. Home shirt, again, the Sky Bet, League 2, Scrimshaw, 28. I mean, just look at that name set. Love it, love it, love it, love it. This one is signed as well. Again, you find with some of these Matchworn shirts that the clubs auction off themselves, they come Matchworn and signed, which is brilliant. Next up, we've got from the South Coast, Portsmouth. This is an FA Cup shirt. So the FA Cup badge there, that big bold sponsor of the University of Portsmouth. So if you're watching this channel and you've gone to the University of Portsmouth, respect. Houndstrup, again signed, very hard to see on the blue there. Again, that lovely Mind 38 name set. I think it works quite nicely with that secondary sponsor and that coming down there. Quite a lot of Portsmouth shirts on eBay. I found, but I wanted an FA Cup shirt. This one I really couldn't resist because of the colours. This is Blackpool away. The Blackpool traditionally play in like that really nice bold orange. This is Sky Bet League 1, so again you've got the patches there. This was Bola 27. You've got a nice secondary sponsor there. 1887, the year of the club's formation. I really like this collar set on this. Araya manufactured. Actually a really nice feel to this shirt. It's almost it's a light toweling effect. What else have we got? So the story behind this one, having said that I don't like to collect shirts from rival teams, I've actually got an Arsenal shirt in the collection, but it's from Russia. It's Arsenal Tula. And again, I picked this shirt up online, comes with the Russian league badges. Don't ask me to pronounce who it is. I'm pretty certain if you check out my Instagram, I've put this up there. Number 7. I just really loved the fact that it was an Arsenal shirt and I like the colours. I really like the badge. Again, you can pick up quite a few Russia shirts online. You've got to be careful where you're getting them from. That one was sourced from a reputable seller. Then this one, again, I picked this up from a well-known collector of Matchworn shirts who was getting rid of some of his collection. This is a Fenerbahce home shirt from Bruno Alves. So a name a lot of you will be familiar with from the Turkish Super League, Sport Toto Super League. Nice secondary sponsor there. I really like this shirt. Oh, my arm's going. Need to find a better way of doing this, don't I? I need like something just to hang them on there. Love the gold Adidas centralised logo there. I think this is a few years old. I think it's going back 5 or 6 years on that one. So I've got that shirt from the collector alongside No, it's not going to jump out. Well, oh, here we are. This PSV Eindhoven shirt from Marlon. Again, you've got the a really nice Philips logo there. You've got the league badge. Again, Umbro manufactured. You can tell this is a player spec shirt, Umbro shirt. You can just feel it. Feels lovely. Really happy to pick those two up. So to get a couple of European League. So we've got lower English League. We've got some Liverpool pre-season and Champions League, and we've got some European leagues. Next up, this was actually a competition win off of Twitter. Swansea City, another team sponsored by their local university. Sky Bet Championship, and we've got that not today or any day racism badge there. And it's Andre Ayew, who we will have seen over in Qatar. So really happy to win this. I don't think it was signed, but I was really happy. I mean, I enter competitions online all the time. I've had quite a bit of success for horse racing, winning tickets to go and watch horse racing events. For shirts, I don't do it as often, but I've entered a few Matchworn and this one came up, so I was really happy with that. You know, nothing better than a free lunch, eh? This shirt is actually a donated shirt that is being auctioned off. It's a League 2 long sleeve shirt from Crew Alexander from Lundstrup, and it has been signed. This was donated to me direct from the kitman. I contacted a number of kitmen last year to tell them of what I was doing. FBT manufactured, which I've seen on a number of international club shirts. Not the most stunning of shirts. I think the kitman sent this one on because when I did my research, I think the player had left either to go out on loan or had been in on loan. And often when I have had a positive response from kitmen, it's typically kit of players that have moved on and surplus to requirements, but it's still a match-worn shirt. So another shirt I've got, and again a team that does auction off a lot of shirts on eBay to raise money for their charitable foundations, is Northampton Town. Again, another university sponsor. A lot of that going on in the lower leagues here. League 1 league badge, racism badge there. Hummel manufactured, and this is Marshall. I picked this shirt up because Marshall, prior to playing for Northampton, had played at Gillingham, my local team. So it's quite a nice shirt to pick up. Again, there's quite a few of these on eBay, and actually there's probably some other shirts that I really like. I think they've also got a pink shirt this season because I saw Northampton play at Gillingham earlier in the season, and I really liked it, and I did reach out and haven't got anything. This has got to be my favourite shirt in the collection. This is the Bournemouth third shirt from the 21-22 season. Sky Bet Championship at the time. And Brady, number 12. Now again, this shirt I think was donated to me because the player has subsequently moved on, but this came direct from the player liaison person at the club, and this was from the Swansea away match towards the end of last season, which was a 3-3 draw. Now at the time, Bournemouth and Nottingham Forest were both competing to get that second automatic promotion spot, and Bournemouth I think were 3-1 down at half time and then got 2 late goals, which effectively took them into the crunch match against Forest, which they subsequently won 1-0 and gained them automatic promotion. Thankfully, Forest won the playoff final and it went up too. But I really love this shirt. But what I love is there's a story to this shirt. We've got a note from the player liaison officer saying which game it was from, and it's a game that, you know, was part of that success for Bournemouth last year. So really happy to have that one. And another kit I absolutely adore is this Forest Green Rovers League 2 shirt from last season. They were promoted. If you don't know the story about Forest Green Rovers, go and check out. But you know, they are a sustainable club, very eco-friendly in all they do. I think they were the first club to introduce a vegan menu at their club. And their kits are pretty out there. Your sponsor, Ecotricity, This was Sweeney. Again, I think it's a player that was on his way out. I love this She Shepherd, which I think is a charitable thing. Again, fits that whole sustainability agenda. But I just love Forest Green Rovers shirts. I mean, I'd buy one every year if I could. Perhaps I should sponsor a player. This one, again, is a donation and has had a lot of interest. But this was donated by Dundee at the end of last season. Scottish Premier League. There we are, the Cinch Premiership. And it was worn by Charlie Adam, who, as we know, left the club at the end of last season. Again, this was donated to me. I thanked them on Twitter, tagged Charlie in, and Charlie was good enough to respond to the tweet and say, "You're welcome, all the best with your fundraising." So this is in the collection and is open to offers. I've got a couple of people that I know are interested, but it's nice to have as well because it's an ex-Liverpool player. So for the time it is in my collection, it's quite nice to have it there, really. Got no idea why that Liverpool shirt is in there. Obviously hung in the wrong place, but you'll see that when we look at our Liverpool collection. Then we've got a couple of more obscure ones here. Again, I reached out to all teams in my fundraising efforts, not just league size. We went lower league, Scottish, Welsh, Irish, non-league. And this is a Chester Football Club shirt, Vanarama League. Now, the thing when you come to lower leagues is you realise that when you are lucky enough to get hold of a shirt, they usually show signs of wear because these shirts are used on an ongoing basis. You don't get the same turnover of shirts because the clubs haven't got the money. So we've got some rather worn Vanarama National League shirts there, and no name, because again, you've got to maximise this. Our city, our community, our club. I love that. If you've not been to Chester, Chester's a lovely city. Some cracking in that name set, but you know, I studied in Liverpool and Chester was just around the corner, so nice to have that. Here we go again. This is Scottish lower league. So this is the Cinch Scottish League One. You got the badge there, Hummel shirt. This is Montrose. Again, nothing spectacular here. Number 9. Again, no name on that because these are obviously rotated. Some clubs do retain the traditional 1 to 11, you know. It's crazy that it might seem. There was a time where we literally had 1 to 11 for outfield players and then subs. Not now where you join a club and you're number 66. But it's the world we live in now. Number 9, this is in really good condition. This was obtained via the kit room. And I believe, yeah, we got 2 of these. We got sent home and away, which I was really, really thankful for. Really nice of the club to send me these. I actually prefer the black shirt. Really striking. Number 22. So I take back everything I just said. They clearly don't just have the traditional 1 to 9. But anyway, they've obviously got a big squad. 22. Yeah, I love the line of the Scottish things there. I just think that shirt is really quite stunning. So take back everything I've just said. What do I know? What do I know? Oh yeah, this. So, if you've checked out the Gareth Bale shirt that I bought literally weeks before he retired, you'll know I've got a family connection to Wales. And this Matchworn shirt is from Bala FC, and it's from the Cymru Premier League, so the Welsh Premier League. And it was Leslie, number 14. And I just think shirts like this, I mean, they're cracking because if you haven't checked out Non-League Football shirt, which is a retailer, you can buy a lot of non-league shirts. There are some stunning shirts out there, and fair play to manufacturers for working with lower league sides. Again, I like this collar, similar collar to what we had on the Blackpool shirt. An embroidered logo there. And nothing fancy here, but Matchworn manufactured. Even, you know, the league patch doesn't look great, but I just think it's great to have a lower league shirt in there. It doesn't always have to be a Liverpool shirt, you know. Then we've got another non-league side. So again here you can just about see the Vanarama National League. This is Wealdstone FC, Kelmy shirt, really nice. See the badge as a as a design within the shirt. Bird, number 22. Again, when I researched this, I think Bird was moving or was going out on loan. Really big, bold number set there. Quite a nice patterning up here. This shirt would look really good in gold and black, wouldn't it? Secondary sponsor there. You've got those Kelmy paw prints. Love that shirt. Oh, down to last half dozen. This shirt is Stenhousemuir, so another Scottish, but this is League Two, so we get Premier League, a League One and League Two. A number 11, no name on this shirt, but again, nicknamed the Warriors, didn't know that. I really love this sash. I think you call it a sash, don't you? Coming down there, UHL Sport, sublimated graphics on this shirt, but yeah. Another League One Scottish shirt, Dumbarton FC. Again, you've got, actually, it's probably not that clear. Maybe if I hold it up here, that really bold 1872. This was a shirt worn by Hopkirk. It has got Bangin' Pizza Company, secondary sponsor, love it. Another secondary sponsor there, big bold 28. But it's got this nice vertical pattern that you can't quite see, but I love this shirt. I mean, this is the sort of shirt I would love to wear on the football field. I mean, look at that. Imagine chasing a player down wearing that. It's good to see so many sponsors in a lower league side. I couldn't not have a shirt from my local team. I think, yeah, it's a League One, Sky Bet. This is a match issued Morris Gillingham shirt. I think this name set, correct me if I'm wrong, that's prostate cancer, I think. So this probably would have been pre-mined. Yeah, localised sponsor there. One of the kits that they actually manufactured themselves, GFC Leisure. They went through a period of time. I'm trying my hardest to get a Gillingham Matchworn this season. I hear on the grapevine it's not easy to do, and the kit man's reluctant. And I'm not one of these people that's going to stand at the ground at the end of the game trying to lean across a load of kids trying to get a match-worn shirt. It's just not me. But it would be nice to have a Gillingham match-worn shirt for my local team. Maybe I need to go to the training ground and just have a chat with the players and see what comes of it. But then we've got this one, which is MK Dons. I got this shirt for one reason and one reason alone, the Suzuki sponsor. So if you remember my collection, we had the Torino shirt, Suzuki. My last car was a Suzuki. I love the Suzuki logo. Saw this shirt online. Love the story of MK Dons versus AFC Wimbledon. So yeah, got this, complete with League One patches. Mason, another really nice lower league side there. Down to the last two, Bantams. This is Bradford City. Now this is the away shirt. And you can't really see the colours as well here, but maybe if I do that, you can see it's sort of a darker claret and blue, more mauve and blue. Motley Henry, signed on here. This again was obtained via an eBay auction direct from the club. Came with a nice programme, actually, a nice certificate of authenticity. Interesting though, only the League Two badge and a racism badge here. They have on here, they've got a secondary sponsor, so interesting there, but comes with a certificate of authenticity, which is great. And then finally, last but not least, we've got a Cambridge United shirt here, home shirt here from, I think it's Norville Williams. Again, signed, number 24. I really love this, gold and black. So there you go, there you go. Let me know what you think. Do you collect Matchworn shirts? We've amassed a good collection. As I say, admittedly, there's some donated pieces in there that will be auctioned at the right time to raise some money. But I'm really pleased to add those to the collection, and I'll be looking at the end of the season, keep my eyes on some of the eBay auctions. I think the thing for me is not to spend silly money. I'm not necessarily buying those shirts as a huge investment. I know those lower league shirts aren't going to gain hugely. for me, it's just nice to have match-worn shirts. And so I'm still looking at it through the lens of the shirt and the design. And I think the lower league sides are more affordable. Yes, I'd love to have a Haaland Manchester City match-worn shirt. I'd love to have a Mo Salah match-worn shirt. Arguably, they would be brilliant investments, but you've only got to look at the auction channels and the likes of matchwornshirt.com or AC Memento or Memorabid. They go for astronomical money. I mean, I don't know who's buying these things. I mean, they obviously have a very comfortable lifestyle, or their business is buying them for themselves to go in frames, go on the walls or whatever. But for a lot of these lower league shirts, if the timing is right and you do your research and look around, you can pick up those shirts with a certificate of authenticity between £50 and £100. Some will go for a bit more. And I always like to have a certificate of authenticity, ideally, unless I'm buying from a reputable buyer. So there you go. There is my match-worn collection. We've got one more video to do, which is my Liverpool collection, which I will add this lovely shirt to. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't already and you've enjoyed this content, do hit subscribe and join the channel. Hit that bell notification so you can be alerted to any of our new content. We really do love to hear from you. Hope you have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back on the Shirts for Dementia channel really soon.